Do you want to know why your money doesn't come back? Many think karma is just a spiritual concept, something reserved for good deeds and cosmic punishments. But before I explain it, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt that the more you give, the less you receive? The answer isn't that simple. But what if I told you that karma also influences your relationship with money? Sometimes, the most generous people seem to have the least, while those who act selfishly accumulate wealth. So, how does the karma of money really work? This topic is much deeper than it seems, and there's a hidden reason that could be preventing abundance from flowing toward you. What you give, what you project, and how you relate to money can directly influence what you receive. The question is, what kind of energy are you projecting when you give? But it's not as simple as give to receive. The karma of money is based on a simple yet powerful idea. Everything you do, sooner or later, comes back to you in some form, but not always in the way you expect. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and many other magnates didn't get to where they are just by working hard. They understood that the energy you put into the world returns to you in unexpected ways. They created value, innovated, and with every action aligned their vision with an energy that attracted opportunities. And so, while some were focused on accumulating, they focused on giving and creating. It's not just about Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. It's about you and how every small action you take can change your financial situation. But how does this apply to us, those who don't manage vast fortunes? Imagine that every time you give something, be it time, money, or support, you're planting a seed. And here's the key. If you do it with expectations, that seed won't grow as you expect. But if you do it with the genuine intention of contributing, without expecting anything in return, you're creating a positive vibration that can open doors you didn't even see before. The reality is that most people have a relationship with money based on fear, scarcity, and limiting beliefs. From a young age, we're taught to fear money. It's not easy to earn. You have to guard it because it goes quickly. Only the rich get to enjoy it. And without realizing it, these deeply rooted ideas become barriers that block the flow of abundance. In karmic terms, those beliefs create an energy of rejection toward money, making it so that no matter how hard you work, opportunities don't come or slip through your fingers. But this doesn't mean that just thinking positively will magically bring money into your hands. The karma of money is a balance between the energy you project and the actions you take. If you're generous but don't know how to manage your finances, you won't attract the stability you seek. Similarly, if you're frugal but act out of fear and scarcity, you'll also block the flow of abundance. And here's an important key that few know. When your intention is genuine and aligned with your desires, the universe tends to respond with synchronicities and opportunities. Maybe you've heard about the law of attraction, but the karma of money goes beyond that. It's the combination of intention, action, and mental alignment that makes things happen. Are there proofs that this energy really works? Though the concept of karma may sound mystical, science has also studied how our actions and emotions can influence the outcomes we achieve. The HeartMath Institute, for example, has shown that the emotions we experience and project have a direct impact on how others perceive us, which in turn can influence the opportunities presented to us. Studies like those from the HeartMath Institute show that the emotions we project directly influence the opportunities we attract. So, next time you face a financial decision, ask yourself, am I acting from gratitude or fear? When someone emits an energy of gratitude and abundance, their heart rate becomes more coherent, and this impacts how others respond to them, creating a network of more positive interactions. In simple terms, people with an open and generous attitude tend to attract more support, while those who act with distrust tend to be left alone. A study from the University of California showed that in teamwork situations, those who help without expecting anything in return are perceived as natural leaders and, in the long run, receive more opportunities for growth and support from others. This proves that, although the karma of money isn't always visible immediately, its effects are real. But we also have to be careful about the energy we project when we give. If you give out of resentment or desperation, that energy returns to you in the same way. It's as if the universe, or the environment around us, responds to the quality of our intentions, not just our actions. Jeff Bezos didn't just build Amazon because he had a great idea, but because his focus was always on providing value to others before maximizing his personal gains. And that attitude allowed him to create a company worth billions today. So, How can you apply this in your daily life? The key is to start becoming aware of the energy you project when you think about money. Every time you feel frustrated for not having enough, ask yourself, what energy am I sending out to the world right now? And when you decide to be generous, do it without expecting an immediate return. That genuine generosity, that clean energy, can be the difference between attracting opportunities or staying stuck in the same cycle of scarcity. This is similar to what we talked about in another video on how gratitude can change your relationship with money. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend watching it to dive deeper. To attract abundance and improve your financial karma, there are some practices you can incorporate into your daily life that will help align your energy with your goals. The first is the practice of conscious gratitude. Every morning, before starting your day, take 5 minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for, especially related to your finances. This shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, raising your vibration and attracting more reasons to feel grateful. Another technique is the financial intention journal. This involves writing a clear intention every day about how you want money to flow to you. For example, write things like, I'm open to receiving unexpected income opportunities, or I'm grateful for every opportunity for abundance that comes to me. This helps your mind stay focused on the positive and start seeing the opportunities you previously ignored. Consistency is key. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more deeply they'll become ingrained in your mind and energy. Lastly, practice giving without fear. Each week, perform an act of generosity, whether it's helping someone without expecting anything in return, donating to a cause that inspires you, or simply sharing your knowledge with someone who needs it. But do it from the heart, without feeling like you're losing something. When you give in this way, the universe tends to find ways to return it to you. Not always directly, but through opportunities, contacts, or moments of inspiration that bring you closer to your goals. These practices, though simple, have the potential to completely change the way you interact with money. By keeping your energy aligned and focused, you start to attract situations that match that vibration, and positive karma becomes a constant flow of new opportunities. Now that you know the truth about the karma of money, you understand that this principle goes far beyond just giving to receive. It's about aligning your energy, your intentions, and your actions to create a constant flow of abundance. And it's a perspective shift that can completely transform your relationship with money, making the effort no longer feel like a constant battle, but a process where everything you give returns multiplied. Karma isn't just a mystical concept, it's a way of understanding how our actions and thoughts create the environment around us. Think of all the times you felt frustrated for not having enough, and how that energy might have blocked the flow of opportunities. But also remember those moments when you gave without expecting anything in return, and suddenly a door that seemed closed opened. That's the true essence of the karma of money, creating a positive cycle where your mind, emotions, and actions work in harmony. That said, applying this knowledge requires consistency, the willingness to adjust the way you think and feel about money every day without falling back into old patterns of fear or scarcity. And on this journey, gratitude, clear intention, and conscious generosity become your best allies. But remember, even if you apply all these practices, the key is to be patient and trust the process. Change doesn't happen overnight, but the results are much more powerful when they come from an authentic and sincere place. If you've made it this far, it's because you're ready to change your financial reality. But there's one crucial aspect you can't forget. The way you think about money can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. And if you still don't know how to adjust your mindset so money flows to you, you need to watch my video on how to change the way you think about money to attract abundance. Click the link on your screen.